بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الحمد لله نعمده ونستعينه واستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرورنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. يهد الله ولا مضل له. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك وله الحمد يحيي ويميت لا يموت وهو على كل شيء قدير. All praises, all thanks, all adoration belongs to Allah. We appreciate Almighty Allah for giving us another opportunity to be here today. Without Allah, nothing can be possible, because He is the owner of the heaven and the heart, the sustainer of the universe. I welcome you to today's class. May the peace, the mercy, the blessing, the rahmah be upon you and your family. Amen. Today we shall continue from where we stopped at the last class. You remember? At the last class, we taught ourselves the importance of learning the Quran. We taught ourselves some of the very important things which we must prepare our mind to do in the process of learning how to read the Quran. We thank Almighty Allah for this great opportunity. At the last class, I made you to realize that the rewards which is expected to be given to you by Allah for learning how to read the Quran is not going to be only for this world alone, but also for in this world and also in the hereafter. The rewards for learning this Quran is enormous, and it is unquantifiable. So it is so important. It is so important that we must learn how to read the Quran. May Allah mercy be with you. Please do not forget to follow this channel, subscribe to this channel, click on subscribe on this channel, and share this channel with your friends and family. Just ask them to search for Worldwide Prayer Family. The first lecture that we had the other time, you will find one. This second lecture, you will find two, beside the topic, for you to know which lecture you have listened to. And it is of very, very important that despite the fact that you have watched the first lecture, in order to refresh your memory, you can still go back to the lecture, you watch it over and over and over again. May Allah bless you. Yes, at the last class, we started the Arabic alphabets. We started the topic Arabic alphabets. And remember, I told you that Arabic alphabets consist of 28 letters. It consists of 28 letters. And I told you that when you are writing the Western alphabet, yes, when you are writing the Western alphabet, you start from the left side. But Arabic alphabet, you start from the right side. You always write from the right side. Now, mashallah, mashallah. And so far, at the last class, we were able to learn few out I think half of the Arabic alphabet. We started with this alif, ba, ta, fa, jim, ha, kha, dal, dhal, ra, zain, sin. Yes, because of this space. Okay. Shin, sod, dod, to, zo. So this is where we stop at the last class, and today we shall we're going to add more letters to this. So we are going to add more letters because I want us to finish this Arabic alphabet today, inshallah, so that we can go to next topic. Now, and always make comments. Put your comments, put your question under the video when you are done watching it, and make sure you tell us some of the things that we need to improve on. So what we are going to do today is Ain, Gain. Get your pen and your booklet. This is Fa. This is Qaf. This is Kaf. This is Lam, Mim, Nun, Wow, Ha, and Ya. You need to be able to understand all these things. Look at all these letters from Alif to Ya. Look at how they follow one another. Look at how they follow one another. Which one comes first? Which one follows it? It is very, very important that you need to look at it very critical. And also, how do you pronounce all these letters is of very great essential. Remember, before, when you are building a house, first of all, you get a good land, check the topography of that land. Then after that, you lay a very solid foundation. Without a solid foundation, such a house will collapse. Any house that you do not place on a very solid foundation, it is very obvious that such a house will get collapsed. So, it is the same thing with the learning of the Holy Quran. Now let us take a look at this. This is the foundation of the process of learning of the Holy Quran. The foundation is very, very important. This foundation is very, very important. Remember, I told you it is 28 in number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. Some people will say, where is Lam Alif? Some people will say, where is Lam Alif? Lam Alif is a combination of two letters, and it can not be part of Lam and Alif. So Lam Alif is not part of it at all. Lam Alif is not part of it. So these are the Arabic alphabet that we know. These are the Arabic alphabet that we know. So now let me pick them one after another to tell you, to show you how much you can, how do you pronounce them. So this is Alif. Again, this is Alif. This is Alif. This is Alif. This is Alif. So Alif, Alif. So the way you pronounce Alif is it's different from the way you are going to pronounce others. Okay? So mashallah. So you need to understand this very well. So this is Alif. You say what? Alif, 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 Alif. Now let's go for this. Ba, 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 ba. Now look at this. This is ta, 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 ta. And this is, look at my tongue. Fa, 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 fa. Look at this. Jim, 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 Jim. Look at this. This is ha, ha, ha. Ha, 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 ha. This is ha. As if you want to clear your throat. Ha, 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 ha. So you should be able to differentiate between this as if you were gasping for air. But this one, as if you want to clear your throat. Ha. This is dal, 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 dal. This is zal, zal, zal. The first one is dal, dal, dal. The second one is zal, 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 zal. Now, raw, 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 raw. Zain, zain, zain. Sin, sin, sin. Shin, shin. Sword, sword, sword. Dod, dod. To, zo. Ain, ain, ain. Grain, grain. Fa, qaf, qaf. Kaf, qaf, kaf. Lam, lam, lam. Mim, mim. Nun, nun. Wow, wow, wow. like a cow. Yeah, 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 yeah. So now let's write the transliteration. So now take a look at this. Alif, Ba, T-A, Ta, T-H-A, Tha, J-I-M, Jim, H-A, Ha, K-H-A, Ha, D-A-L, Dal, D-H-A-L, Thal. Now let's like this. Raw. And this is Zain. This is Sin. And this is S-H-I-N. Shin. Now, Shin. Now, mashallah. Shin. 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 Sword. Sword. Let us take a look at it very well. Shin. Shin. Sword. 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 You can add double A. Sword. Sword. Dod. 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 To. Sword. Sword. Dod. Dod. To. To. Zo. 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 To. Okay, sorry. This is Ain. This is Ain. This is To. Zo. This is Ain. Ain. This is Gain. 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 This is Fa. Fa. This is Qaf. Qaf. This is Kaf. This is Kaf. Kaf. Let's do this. Kaf. Kaf. This is Lam. This is Mim. This is Nun. This is Wow. This is Ha. And this is Ya. Look at this error. Look at it again. Remember what you need to do here. You should be able to pronounce them. You should be able to memorize all of them. Memorize all these letters. Identify them. Identification is very, very important. Identifying all these letters is very, very important because you should be able to know which one is this and which one is that. So it is part of some of what you need to do. So I will rub it off now. I'll be writing them one after another. So please, I want you to please memorize everything you see on the board. Write them down. Write them in your book. So please write them in your book. So let me give you 1 minute. Write them down. Write them down. Write them down. So now while you are still writing them, so let me quickly do a summarize of the whole thing. This is the foundation which you need to understand. So you need to write them up, memorize them, look at it again. Alif, ba, ta, fa, jim, ha, kha, dal, ذال, را, زعين, سين, شين, صاد, ضاد, طاء, ظا, عين, غين, فا, قاف, كاف, لام, ميم, نون, واو, ها, يا. Again, alif, ba, ta, fa, jim, ha, kha, dal, ذال, را, زين, سين, شين, صاد, ضاد, طاء, ظا, عين, غين, فا, قاف, كاف, لام, ميم, نون, واو, ها, يا. Now, mashallah, now that you have written everything down, so let me clean it up, then I will rewrite them in such a way that you will understand all of them. Now, let us go into this. This is, the first one is alif. Write it down. Okay, let me use block letter for all of them. This is alif. That's the first one. Please, you have to memorize all of them. This is alif. This is alif. This is alif. Okay, so let us go for the second one. Hope you are writing them down. And now this is ba. This is ba. This is ba. 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 So you can see, you know that the difference between ba and ta is where those dots lie. So this is ta, 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 ta. Okay? Okay, now the difference between ba, ta, and fa is the dots. Fa, 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 fa. Okay. Now let's go for another one. This is Jim. 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 You can also write it this way. Jim. It is still the same thing. Jim. So the difference between Jim and ha is how it looks like. So ha, 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 ha. So what we need to do when we want to write ha is to put a dot here and write K here. This is ha, 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 ha. So that is ha for you. Then look at this. This is dal, 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 dal. You look at this. Dal, 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 dal. So when you want to write dal, you now put dot here. You now write dal, dal, D-H-A-L, dal, dal, dal. So now look at this, dal. So now let's go for raw, 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 raw. When you want to say, when you hear people say, رَبَّنَا آتِنَا فِي الدُّنْيَا حَسَنَةً, this is the first letter they wrote at the beginning of such letter. Raw. So now let's go for Za'in. So put the sign here. Za'in is Z-A-I-N. Za'in. 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 That is Za'in for you. So now let's go for Sin. 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 That is sin for you. So let's rub it off. So we want to add shin now. Shin. 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 You should be able to differentiate between all those letters. You know, I will still bring out all those letters at the end of the day. Shin. So this is shin. Now let's go for sword. Sword. Now look at this. Sword. 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 So let's go for Dod. Let's go for Dod. 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 Now look at this. Dod. 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 That is it for you. Let's go for letter To. This is To. 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 That is To for you. Let us go for letter Zo. 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 Then you put a dot here. Zo. Zo. Can you see that? Zo. Now, mashallah. Now, This is Ain. 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 This is Ain. That is an Ain for you. Ain. Ain. So now let's go for Guain. Look at it. The dot here. Guain. 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 That is going for you. So now let's go for Fa. This is Fa. 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 Or you remove this one, the hard on one. Fa. So that is Fa for you. That is Fa for you. And now let's go for Qaf. Can you see the difference between it and the Fa? So Qaf. 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 Look at this. Qaf. So now let's go for Kaf. 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 That is Kaf for you. That is Kaf for you. That is Kaf for you. Now let's look at this. Lam. 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 That is lamb for you. So now let's go. Let's look for Mim. 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 Other ways you can still write it. You can also write it this way. You can write it this way. So Mim. Mim. Now let's go for Nun. Let us go for Nun. With the dots. Nun. 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 That is known for you. Let's go for Wa. 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 So that is it for you. Wa. And let's go for Ha. 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 Now let's go for this. How. That is how for you. That is how for you. Now, mashallah. Wow, how. And the last one, which is Ya. So let's write it this way. So this is Ya. 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 So that is it. That is it. So without having it on the board from the beginning to the end, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha, Jim, Ha, Kha, Dal, Zal, Ra, Zain, Sin, Shin, Sod, Dod, To, Zo, Ain, Ghain, Fa, Qaf, Kaf, Lam, Mim, Nun, Waw, Ha, Ya, Alif, Ba, Ta, fa, jim, ha, kha, dal, dhal, ra, zain, sin, shin, sod, dod, to, zo, ain, gain, fa, kof, kaf, lam, mim, nun, wow, ha, ya. So what we are doing right now is memorization of these letters. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alif, ba, ta, fa, jim, ha, kha, dal, dhal, ra, zain, sin, shin, sod, dod, to, zo, ain, ghain, fa, kaf, kaf, lam, mim, nun, wa, ha, ya. Alif, ba, ta, fa, jim, ha, kha, dal, ذال را زعين سين شين صاد دود تو زو عين غين فا قاف كاف لام ميم نون واو ها يا. So we need to memorize this. So when you get home, make sure you memorize all these letters. Make sure it is part of the task which is expected of you. You have to memorize everything, identify all the letters. You should be able to identify all the letters, inshallah. So we will do a little bit of revision when we come back in our third class, and then we will move to another topic. We will do other work, that is mixing of all these letters together. Should be able to know which one comes first, the second, the third. Then we will go into what I called Arabic vowel. Arabic vowel. We are going to learn what Arabic vowel is all about. What is it all about? So please, I want you to share this program, this class, Qur'an class, with your friends and family. Let them know, and also subscribe to this channel. Send it to all your contacts, for them, all the Muslim brothers and sisters who wanted to learn how to read the Quran. So please, till next time, may the peace and the mercy of Allah be with you, your family, and your home, inshallah. Please let us continue to work very hard. Let us ensure that we make it a reality, ensuring that we learn how to read the Quran. Let us, apart from the fact that we are going to benefit a lot in this world, let us just remember that it is very, very important that we seek knowledge. And part of the knowledge, something that will guide our life, is the Quran. Almighty Allah said, the Quran is shifa'un wa rahma. He said this Quran is a light, is a blessing. MashaAllah, 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 MashaAllah. Is a healing, shifa'un. Is a healing and a blessing from Wallahi al-Azim, from Allah. So this Quran is shifa'un wa rahma. Is a healing, whatever it is that you think is incurable, Quran has a cure for everything. Thank you so much for joining me today. May Allah mercy be upon you and your family. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.